All right, so what we're gonna do is look for the 3D printing software called Cura on the computer. So what we would do is go to all apps here and look for Cura. So right here we have Cura for Lulzbot. And if you search, scroll down, you'll see it's this fun little C right here. Now you're gonna open that. What I did on this computer was I clicked and drug this out to over here. So now there's a shortcut on the desktop. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up. Now it may take a few minutes the first time that you're opening it on your account. So be patient, let it open, and once it opens, we'll be able to get the printer set up. All right, so once the printer software opens, we have to add the printer that we're using. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna add a printer. And for this particular printer, this is the TAS 6. So we're gonna have to add the TAS 6. This first little printer, this is the Lulzbot Mini 1. And then this one over here is the Lulzbot Mini 1, but it has the arrow extruder print tool head. So they're each different. So let's say we want to, this one is probably our most reliable printer, the Lulzbot TAS 6. So on the software, we're going to find, it's not listed on any of these. There's Mini 2, Lulzbot Bio, Mini 1 Legacy. Let's look at other. We're gonna click on Lulzbot, and we're gonna find, here's the Lulzbot Mini TAS 6. We're gonna click that. We're gonna hit add printer, and it's gonna add that as one of the printers for us. All right, we're just gonna hit finish because all these settings are automatically loaded. So just hit finish. All right, and you'll see up here in this corner that we have chosen the correct printer. Now, if you're gonna print to one of the other printers, like the Lulzbot Mini 1 or the Lulzbot Mini 1 with the arrow extruder, you just need to add those under here. Now see how I have two of them loaded? We would just add another printer. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go up to open file, and we're going to open the STL. Now this student already made a keychain in SketchUp, so we're gonna go ahead and click on that under downloads and hit open. Now you'll see that his keychain has loaded. We're gonna go ahead and hit the move tool. Now you can see on here, there must have been something else on his file. See how there's two little things here. So I'm gonna have to tweak that. All right, so on his SketchUp file, I went ahead and I went to download as an STL. So it's going to then download it, and you'll see it appear here. Now this is, well, I've downloaded it 3 times, so here's the latest one. So let's go to Cura, and we're gonna try, and we're gonna do this again. So I'm gonna go to File, New Project, because I already tried to load it in and it was kind of messed up. I don't wanna save any of that. Let's open, and we're gonna open the High 2. And we should see his keychain here. All right, so it's really teeny tiny, but I was able to click on it. I'm gonna go over here to scale. And I'm gonna scale it. Right now it's at 100%. I think I could probably double its size by hitting 200. We'll see how much it grows. Now if I just click and drag out, you'll see, here it is. Now that's huge. It's 3,662.21% of its original size. So I think we could probably And if you kind of compare that print bed, this whole area, to the size of the printer's bed, you know, that's gonna be bigger than an actual keychain. So I'm gonna shrink it down even more. Let's just type in maybe 1500. That seems like a reasonable size for a keychain. I'm just gonna move it on the plate where I want it. And then over here, I have to choose the correct filament. So what we use in this classroom is a non-toxic filament. So we're gonna go over here to advanced, and the material we use is Innova 1800. All right, we're gonna keep it on high speed. We do not, in this case, need to generate support. You can choose that if your object, you know, if it's like sitting, let's say it's like there's like a, hold on. Okay, I would only need to generate support if there's an object with an overhang. So this doesn't have an overhang, so I don't need to generate support. Now, we need to make sure that we are connected to the printer. So there's a USB for each printer, so it gets plugged into the computer. So let's make sure we're connected. And that just changed to having a drop-down arrow. Print via USB, and we're going to hit print. And it's gonna take a couple minutes. It's connecting. It's gonna have to warm up. So the print bed has to warm up, the nozzle has to warm up, and then it'll start printing.